The talk just move some. You hard flex finna move some. Don't just look at me do some. I done came up finna some. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex finna move some. Don't just look at me do some. On everything I can never lose.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this.
They gon' know me as legendary. When stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat, I'm a game, we getting married.
Yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option.
How about that pass? Come on, that was amazing. Nice.
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Well, one thing is certain. Anyone who looks at Draymond Green's scoring is missing his impact. Last season, Green had the most 15-plus assist games in NBA history by a non-guard. And he averaged more assists and more rebounds than he did points. And his defense, of course, remains all NBA. Guys?
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In at the small and power forward, it's Wiggins and Green. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. And it's Looney in at the 5 spot. And for the Clippers, the post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Jackson is out there at Bledsoe. And it's George in at the 3 spot. Chris, you and I love opening day. Which types of teams do you think tend to begin the season well?
Great question, Kevin. I think it's teams that had chemistry the previous year, teams that return a lot of players. That means you have that familiarity. Teams that have help on their side. And more importantly, you know what? Sometimes teams that had the most heartbreak because they're coming back ready to go.
Takes it inside. That one's not going to go. Wiggins with some nice D. Curry against Jackson. Looney kicks to Curry. Passes to Green. On the wing, Wiggins. Defended by George. Wiggins passes to Poole. Misses the 3. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. Last time in San Francisco, they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, and what a gut-wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that pool.
The way Curry reads the floor, he could average a double-digit assist anytime he wants.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Zubac kicks to Bledsoe. Outside, George tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Curry playing Brooklyn. He was nearly unstoppable. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Zubac. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Jackson finds George. No good on the 3. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Curry looking around. Outside, Green. Off target from outside. LA's on 0 of 2 from deep here. Jackson with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Batum passes to Bledsoe. They double-team Bledsoe. Back to Batum. No good with the triple. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Curry against Zubac. They kick it out to Green. And the Warriors miss again.
You can't hit that one. Your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time.
Here's Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Stephen Curry.
Oh, and Jackson is a guy that loves the contact, especially when he's shooting the ball.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Well, for Jackson, it's about being consistent. I mean, when he concentrates on playing to his strengths, he's an effective player.
And so he makes both from the line. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Jackson against Curry. The pass to Looney. He takes it in. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And stolen by Wiggins. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Looney. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Hey, Chris, Andrew Wiggins showing he is an elite shot blocker at his position.
Well, Wiggins gets a lot of blocks at the rim. He gets to layup attempts when shooters thought they were safe. I mean, not always obvious. It changes a lot of shots. Got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Wiggins with the block.
Staying engaged defensively, Wiggins has all the tools to be a great defender in this league.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Curry against Jackson to the middle. Here's Batum, and the dunk by Batum.
There you see why you want the ball in Jackson's hands as much as possible. He can clearly set the table.
Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Curry against Jackson. Curry kicks to Poole. Back to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. The dish to Green. 2 on the clock. Looney. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Clippers. Lets it go from 11. Tries again. And Zubac puts it in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Curry way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
George finds Zubac. It's Bledsoe on the wing. Zubac with the screen for Bledsoe. George against Wiggins. From 10 feet out. Outside for Jackson. It's up a 3. Now, here's Zubac. Defense right on him. Batum sets a screen for Zubac. Over Green. No good from Zubac.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Curry on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. And Poole gets it to go.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Bledsoe kicks to Zubac. Pass to Jackson. Zubac's a screen on Curry. Here's Jackson. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jackson against Curry. To the inside. And the rejection by Zubac.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter. Settling for shots. He'd be better off passing them.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Fifth is Stephen Curry.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Bledsoe passes to Batum. Zubac with the screen for Batum. Passes it to Zubac. Bledsoe for 3.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. Your Clippers pick.
And the Warriors with some changes. Porter's checked in for Draymond Green. Payton comes in for Poole. And Lee's subbed in for Curry. Warriors leading by 5. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Wiggins drives in. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Though Wiggins is unselfish, even unassuming at times, he still plays with the score-first mindset.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Jackson passes to Zubac. To end the drought. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Outside Porter. Right wing. No one near Payton as he lets it go. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And George, here we go. Over Wiggins. Misses off the right iron.
Hate to say it, he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket.
Lee against Jackson. Lee kicks to Payton. No good from outside. Clippers trail by 7. Pass to Zubac. Jackson dishes to Bledsoe. And here is Zubac. Back to Bledsoe. Just 4 to shoot. And here's George for 3. Not going to go that time. The Warriors go the other way.
He's dragged them down with his performance today. I mean, a whole lot of zeros from him on the stat sheet.
And a wide open look for Lee. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
3 points.
And the Warriors lead by 10.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
T-shirt time. Fans, your Clippers pick. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka is checked in for Zubac. Justice Winslow comes in for Nicholas Batum. Mann's checked in for George. And it's Luke Kennard in for Reggie Jackson. Then for the Warriors, Bjelica comes in for Kevon Looney. And it's Iguodala in for Wiggins. Now here's Winslow. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And taking a look now at the stats for Eric Bledsoe. Last season's performance for him. He averaged about 12 points per game last year. 3 assists and 3 rebounds.
Yeah, he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
And that one misses. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Now here's Iguodala. Over in the corner, Lee. Winslow against Bjelica. Iguodala with it. Here's Payton. Off target from three-point range.
Just doing the job on the back door.
Here's Mann, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Lee's got 6.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Kennard finds Bledsoe. And there's the pass to Ibaka. The 3. And there's Bledsoe on the assist from Ibaka.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Now here's Iguodala. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Drives to the hoop. Here's Payton. A 3-pointer off the mark. Clippers trail by 8. Down low, Porter with the steal. Here's Iguodala, and the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Oh, the lightning-quick reflexes of Porter, they're just outstanding. Crafty at coming up with steals.
L.A. has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Bledsoe outside. Kennard with a screen on Lee, and it's Bledsoe off the drive. No good on the shot, and Golden State will come the other way. Now here's Lee. 6 points for him. Going inside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala.
They'd like to redo that pass. Bad way to lose a possession.
And here's Kennard. Ibaka sets the pick for Kennard. Here's the 3. Ibaka, no luck. Warriors leading by 10.
2 minutes remaining.
Payton outside. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Lee outside. 5 on the clock. Pass to Bjelica. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And how about the fundamentals right there? I mean, Bjelica is so skilled at keeping his balance in the face of adversity. Porter Jr., he's a solid player when he's on the floor, Kevin. The problem is staying on the floor. He's troubled by injuries.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. He delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that.
And Porter continues to work on his passing. Great seeing him scan the floor and find his teammates in their spot.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Passes it to Mann. Winslow against Iguodala. Ibaka with the screen on Iguodala. Winslow kicks to Ibaka. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 14-point game. Driving in, here's Payton. Offline with his three.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Ibaka, no luck. Warriors leading by 14. Payton passes to Bielitsa. Golden State moving the ball around. Payton, that's good.
Gary Payton on
And with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Ibaka with the screen on Payton. Inside, shot to stop the run. Ibaka, no luck.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Now Lee. On the wing, Porter fires for three. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Porter. Iguodala's got his second bucket tonight. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action after this word.
All right.
And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets with hungry young players. Andrew Wiggins spoke about that great dynamic.
The best on our team love to teach. The good player, they're always telling us why we did it, why you should do this, why you should do that. So
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Craig stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota, and he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in the early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Porter. Moody is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Iguodala in at the small forward. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Wiggins is subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Trains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 6.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Now here's Jackson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
How about the muscle from Jackson on that play? Even with the contact, he knocked the bucket down easily.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka.
One shot.
And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. On the wing, Wiggins. Batum against Curry. Here's Wiggins. The offensive rebound. Green kicks to Wiggins. And another shot. He lays it in. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years for a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Here's Jackson following the basket by Stephen Curry. Jackson deciding where to go with it. There's the drive. Green with the block.
And good anticipation by Draymond. I mean, he always gets in position for these clean swats like this.
Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Winslow. Here's George. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Curry from deep three-point land. And Winslow pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
With his first shot attempt. Here's George. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And I like the anticipation of George on the glass there. A veteran sense of where the miss is going.
Bielitsa against Winslow. Now, here's Moody. Tight defense on him. It's Bielitsa. The shot that time, not on target. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Jackson misses. Warriors leading by 23. And a deep 3 from Curry. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 13 points now in the quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's George. There it is, only a second basket. He's missed 8. That's at 20%.
A guy with George's focus can shrug off the contact. He won't let the defender disrupt his rhythm.
Curry passes to Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nicholas Batum.
It's on Nicholas Batum.
First team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Free throw drops for Green.
I mean, for Draymond, defense is still his calling card. The versatility to switch 1 through 5, contain, get back, communicate, be in a position to help. He does it all.
Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. The Warriors also with a sub. Kevon Looney is checked in for Bielitsa. Now, here is George. He's coming off a 34-point game against San Antonio.
Yeah, his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Wiggins outside. Green kicks to Curry. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Paul George. The Clippers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Batum a screen on Wiggins. Kennard the pass to Batum. Jackson against Curry. Jackson down low. Second shot opportunity. Warriors with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Now here's Wiggins. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Green finds Curry. Back to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
The assist goes to
Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And when Draymond sets his feet, catches, and releases in rhythm, watch out.
And you look at how teams defend Curry, Chris, you have to grab and be physical, they say, to slow him down.
Yeah, Kevin, Curry is so difficult to ref. He gets fouled off ball on almost every play. But teams know they can't let him have free movement or he'll hit him with a three.
Now here's Curry. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Curry can't get it to go. Curry against Jackson. Outside for Batum. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Batum's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is an area where Batum does major damage. The defense must respect his touch from there.
Wiggins right side. Back to Green. Pass to Looney. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. From past the arc. Curry can't get it to go. LA's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. It's George on the wing, guarded by Green. On the wing, Batum. And he lays it straight in. Batum's got 9 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Wiggins kicks it to Looney. Outside Curry. He dishes it to Wiggins. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Moody. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Right side, George. Shoots from the right block. Zubac kicks to Kennard. Back to Zubac. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Zubac has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Warriors take a timeout. All right, fans, get on your feet, make some noise for T-shirt time. Fans, your Clippers spirit.
A different look for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Batum. Mann comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Jackson. Then for the Warriors, Porter's checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. Now, here's Poole. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn. Here's Porter. The pass to Looney. Poole on the wing. Here's the screen. Back to Looney. Pass to Poole to stop the drought. Offensive rebound. And he jams it with authority.
Assertive play by Looney secures the rebound. He goes back on the attack to finish the job.
Clippers trail by 21. George sets a screen for Bledsoe. Passes it to Zubac. And that one drops. Zubac has got 4 points this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Porter passes to Poole. Back to Porter. Pass to Poole. Here's Looney. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. George with the defensive effort. Again, the Clippers.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Driving inside. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Now, here's Poole. Guarded by Bledsoe. Looney kicks to Poole.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter and hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
To the paint. Ibaka down low. Guarded by Porter. Ibaka, no luck.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Now, here's Poole. Guarded by Bledsoe. And the rejection by Ibaka. Outside, George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And we all know what George brings offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
And George drops them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one every time.
Poole the pass to Porter. Now, here's Poole. Guarded by Bledsoe. They set the pick. And Porter, here we go. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen by Porter.
2 minutes
out left to the wing. Kuminga with a wide open look. Cans it from downtown. Kuminga's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's the pass to Zubac. Dishes it to George. 1:41 left now here in the second. And George with the stuff.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
Poole with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. To the middle. Here's Porter over Bledsoe. And the rejection by Zubac. They recover it. Pass to Kuminga. Porter against Bledsoe. Porter, no luck.
Turns an easy jump shot into a tough one by going to the fadeaway. Look what happened.
With some arc, and Bledsoe with the lay-in. Bledsoe's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. To the left side wing. Now here's Kuminga. Defended by George. Good on the shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Bledsoe. Defense is right there. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. It's not going to go for him.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Moody the pass to Looney. Kuminga dishes to Porter. Porter a screen on Bledsoe. Now here's Poole. Guarded by Bledsoe. No good on the triple. George with the ball. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for Golden State.
The difference in bench points is staggering. Their second unit came to play tonight. They were aggressive. You got to figure the starters are loving it, seeing how much work their second unit is getting done.
Let's move on to see what's coming up on the schedule. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. Just efficient basketball through and through.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Warriors leading by 16. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Reggie Jackson out there at Bledsoe. And it's George in at the three. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Batum a screen on Curry. Pass to Batum. Outside, George. Right at the free throw line. Outside for Batum. Moves back up. Warriors with the rebound. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Oh, great instincts, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
Yes, that goes in. George has got 14.
How about the quickness there from George, pulling up before the defense can get set.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Curry kicks to Kuminga. Jackson against Curry. Into the lane. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Shot clock at 3. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Puts it up. Shot's good by Bledsoe. He has 7.
And Bledsoe, one of the most efficient finishers in our league. For a player of his size, he is extremely polished inside.
To the inside, Looney, marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Jackson against Curry. Now here's Jackson. 5 points in the game.
If you do not appreciate the athleticism of Jackson, he can punish the D.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. The lead is 15. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Curry. He feeds it to Iguodala. Back to Curry. From deep. It's hauled in by Zubac.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Now Batum after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Batum dishes to Jackson. The Clippers need to get off a shot. That 3 off the mark. Warriors leading by 15. It's Curry outside. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
He has got to do something to take away his 3-point shots. He's been knocking them down all night.
Now the pass to Zubac. Back to Jackson. Feeds it to George. Shakes him. A shake. Out to the right wing. Zubac, the pass to Jackson. Zubac with the screen for Jackson. Outside for Batum. Traps in the tray. Batum's got 12.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Curry. He's got 22. Another 3 for Golden State.
And after a sensational first half from beyond the arc, he's not slowing down here in the second. That's his 3rd 3-pointer since halftime.
Outside, George lets it go from 11. And they'll get another chance. Outside, Batum. Jackson against Curry. Jackson misses. Warriors leading by 18.
And Kevon Looney still relatively young, but injuries have slowed down his mobility.
He moves like a 15-year veteran. He thinks and plays like a 15-year vet. Very reliable, well-rounded big man.
Fans, the loudest section, get free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Fan, your Clippers pick. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
Justice Winslow, he's checked in for the Clippers. Luke Kennard comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Golden State also making some changes. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. And Wiggins is subbed in for Kuminga. Clippers trail by 21. Outside Jackson. The Warriors pull it in. Iguodala kicks to Curry. Takes it off the glass. Curry's got 14 points here in the second half.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first
come on. How great is Jackson at earning these calls, especially from the interior where he is very crafty.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
You want to see how efficient the offense is running? A great stat to look at is points off assist, and they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
He misses the free throw. Payton, he's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Stephen Curry. And he sinks the second. Warriors leading by 22. And here's Wiggins. And there's the drive. Iguodala kicks to Poole. A three-pointer, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Now, here's Poole, guarded by Jackson. Poole, the pass to Iguodala. Poole up top, guarded by Jackson. Back to Iguodala. Wiggins, a screen on Batum. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Iguodala.
The patience of Iguodala, letting the pick and roll develop.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Jackson. Winslow setting the pick for Jackson. Rebound by Bielitsa.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Batum with the steal. Iguodala with the steal. Wiggins outside. Poole on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Iguodala no good. The Clippers shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Pass to Winslow. Bielitsa against Jackson. Passes it to George. Batum, a screen on Wiggins.
Foul against Golden State. Gary Payton, the second.
A different look for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Batum. Man subbed in for Paul George. The Warriors also with a sub. Green's checked in. Now here's Jackson. D right on him. Four on the clock. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Timeout called the Warriors.
Take a timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
checking out some numbers for Andrew Wiggins. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 18 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Winslow finds Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Jackson's got 13.
Shoot first point guard with a razor-sharp shot. Jackson better stay up on.
Now, here's Poole. Guarded by Jackson. Inside. Back to Poole. There's the 3. No good on that one.
His three-point game hasn't been there for him today, but don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touch back.
A nice shot by Winslow.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Warriors leading by 17. Poole kicks to Payton. Pass to Bielitsa. Outside, Green. Bielitsa passes to Payton. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And that one's good. Wiggins. 6 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Tough hoop by Wiggins. I don't know if he makes that one his first couple of years in this league.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. The pass to Ibaka. On the wing, Winslow. Back to Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Payton. Down low. It's stolen by Ibaka. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in.
Substitution, Stephen Curry.
Pass to Kennard. Can't hit that one. Good D by Payton. Warriors leading by 17. Now Curry. He has 30. Payton gets the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Warriors making the shot. The 10-footer. They get the rebound. Kennard. Green with the block. Outside Curry. To the paint. Bielitsa finds Wiggins. Curry on the wing. Inside. And Green with the basket on the assist by Curry. Curry's got assist number 8 now on the night. Clippers trail by 21. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Winslow is screen on Bielitsa. Here's Jackson. And he overshot that one, missing. The Warriors shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that.
2 minutes.
Here's Curry. Over in the corner, Green. Curry against Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Green left side. Here's Payton. His three-pointer's off the mark.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Driving the lane. Shots good by Kennard. Kennard's got his first basket.
Not just a jump shooter. Kennard is more than capable of doing real damage from the interior as well.
Jackson against Curry. From deep three-point range. And with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
And something we've seen the last few years, box and ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
They double-team Curry. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Wiggins has got 7 points for the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work. Turns an easy jump shot into a tough one by going to the fadeaway. I mean, look what happened.
Curry against Jackson to the inside. Takes the three. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. Damian Lee is checked in for the Warriors. And Los Angeles guys shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 13 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
It'll count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
All right, look who's coming on to the court.
Here now a chance to show you assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Porter is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Green in at the 5. Curry with it. Shoots the 3. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 33 points.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
George. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Curry. Passes it to Porter. Poole on the wing. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
Like the show of unselfishness from Porter, wanting to improve as a passer and hit his open teammates.
George with the screen on Curry. It's Bledsoe on the wing. Covered by Wiggins. Bledsoe passes to George. Just 5 on the clock. Man can't hit. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Bledsoe finds Winslow. Lob pass to George. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. It's Curry outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside, George. Will it go? And he connects with the jumper. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's a staple of George's offensive game. His mid-range J continues to just torch defenses night in and night out.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. And here's Poole for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Well, when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Wiggins against George. Over Wiggins. Wiggins with the block. The Warriors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They double-team Curry. And the pass to Green. Back to Curry. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from. That's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
Golden State's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. They double-team Curry. On the wing, Wiggins. Back to Curry. Oh, Porter in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You got to be aware of Porter. He's superb at leaping towards the rim, catching the D by surprise that time with the alley-oop.
And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. Pass to man. The shot by George, wide open. Los Angeles with another miss. And here's Golden State. They're on a 14-2 run here. To the middle, back to Curry. From downtown, the Clippers grab the miss. To the inside. And Batum throws it down.
That's the athleticism of Batum on full display. Really leaping up and powering the jam down.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Now here's Curry. They double-team Curry. We always have some tweaks to the rules every season, Chris. What do you think the league should focus on now when it comes to the next changes?
You know, I would hope the league would address the boardroom. I hope they would address the ownership. I hope they would address management. Hopefully, the league can start to look like the makeup of the players that it employs when you talk about ownership and things of that nature.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And guys, George puts pressure on an opponent at both ends of the court. Lockdown D at one, aggressive to get his own at the other.
2 shots.
That free throw good from George. And Los Angeles with some changes. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Justice Winslow, and it's Jackson in for Eric Bledsoe. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Peyton, he's checked in for Poole. And it's Damian Lee in for Curry. Now here's Iguodala. He kicks it to Porter. Back to Iguodala. Passes it to Looney. Clock at 6. The drive by Iguodala, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And getting a quick head of steam. Iguodala beats the defense to the punch.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Lee outside. Porter with the screen for Lee. Back to Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
I mean, well, look, Porter is an athletic player, someone who forces contact on his way up.
And, Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position. And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Jackson. Now, here's Zubats. And Batum kicks to Jackson. From outside, off the mark. Here's Golden State. They're on an 18-6 run. And here is Lee. And he drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. The Clippers shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Inside. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Kevin Batum catches fire so quickly. He's very aggressive on offense.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Now Iguodala. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
And even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's some better options.
Now, here's Porter. Pass to Looney. Golden State moving the ball around. There's the pick. Payton attacking. And Payton throws it down.
Tremendous feed from Looney. He's not thinking about himself. He's scanning the floor, looking to create for his teammates.
Lee against Jackson. Here's Zubats. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Andre Iguodala.
Clearly a foul.
At the line from L.A., Ivica Zubats.
And he makes the first. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers. Luke Kennard comes in for Man. Then for the Warriors, Kuminga's come in for Kevon Looney. Toscano Anderson comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Moody's subbed in for Andre Iguodala. The Warriors shooting at 51%. Really solid. Lee against Jackson. Now the pass to Moody. No good. Excellent D there from George. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Looking to get it going. Good. He hits the jump shot. Jackson's got 10 points here in the second half.
And you can see that Jackson has put a lot of work in on his mid-range J. Definitely a legitimate threat from there.
Jackson against Lee. Pass to Toscano. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Here's Lee. We're so fortunate to have so many versatile bigs in today's NBA, Chris, but of those bigs, who do you enjoy watching the most?
Oh, I love watching Jokic and Embiid. I mean, have you seen what those guys can do? Post up, step out, hit threes, control that corner action. They're very able to carry their team.
Here is Ibaka. The Warriors making the shot. George looking over the floor. Over Moody. The shot by George, no good. Here's Toscano. Defended by Ibaka. Passes to Moody. He lobs it up. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Ibaka. Pass to Jackson. To the paint. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Payton outside. The pass to Toscano. Here he goes. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Clippers with the ball. Following the score by Golden State. Count that one.
Nice play by George. This is what size on the wing gives you. The option to pick your spot anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Lee. Pass to Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Toscano. Defended by Ibaka. Payton can't get it to go. L.A. has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Kennard the pass to George. Zubac's with it. Starting with the 2021 season, the G League welcomed the Ignite team. Few top prospects to join it. Skip college. Chris, how do you like that?
You know, I think it's great. I mean, getting 17, 18-year-olds into pro ball, you really know that's where they want to end up. The grueling schedule is a huge adjustment. The physical aspect, eating right, working out, time management. I think it's a great step to help you prepare for this tough league we call the NBA.
Warriors shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Stephen Curry.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
Now, here's Kennard. Following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga. Kennard, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
One of the more efficient shooters in the NBA. Kennard's range poses a big challenge for opponents.
At the line for your Clippers, Luke Kennard. 2 shots.
That free throw, good from Kennard. And some changes here for the Warriors. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Gary Payton. Draymond Green comes in for Toscano Anderson. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Lee. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 55 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Curry. From deep. The shot misses. Kennard with the ball. Jackson, that's good.
He's not the biggest guy on the court, but Jackson doesn't mind getting his hands dirty. He'll take a knock as long as he can get his points out of it.
Now here's Curry for 3. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jackson has the open look, and right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Now here's Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And we got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?
I feel it was great, I think the whole team played great. We shared the ball, we grabbed rebounds, we made big possessions, so I think it was a great game.
Hey, Andrew, congrats again. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us as New Balance presents our player of the game, Stephen Curry.